Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Emma. It's part 2 of my presentation today. It is with great honor to be here with you, and for the purposes of this video, I need to let you know it's for entertainment purposes only. And to continue of my I guess you could say, my calling or my position in life, or I will say my purpose, is to fill you in on the things that they left out and to fill you in on what's going on so that you know how to protect yourself. Right now, we're having somewhat of a competition, and that competition is between those who are spiritually inclined and those who are not. I'm going to take the example of the Nasara Jasara bullshit that's going on with their teachings and their writings. There are several of them. I'm with the wondering, which one did you read? The ones that I read are saying that anyone who is with the linking of the Christianity or any legion that is with God will not be included or cluded in the sieving of the great abundance of the great mother father. The ones that I read are saying that they're going to know half of the living is with those. And if you don't follow suit or follow in line, they're going to put up concentration locations like they did in the wars, and they're going to put you there. And if you don't do what they say, guess what? You won't get to eat or drink by the cause of their con and their trolling of the people who are the great creations of the mother father. You see, they hide these things in the different legions of the masses with them things of the buildings that were here prior of the flood. They won't tell you about the flood. They tell you it's a hoax. Oh, that didn't happen. By the cause of their writings and their controlling of the narrative. They don't want you to know as well that you are magic. Yes, you are. You are full of magic. You have your own abilities to create things that you can have for abundance, and sustainability is with your body, mind, and soul. You see, they tell you about the body, mind, and soul, but they don't tell you how to do it. You have to go find it. And if you found it, that's great. The other thing that I'd like to say is that, yes, they did make a creation of the digital soldiers and the great medias online so that you can be confused, confounded in the chaos, and you couldn't decipher one or the other. And most times, you would say it would be a conspiracy. However, many are with the childhood wounds and of the memories of many things that don't go away. And they use that against you if you speak out by saying, oh, she's mental. She's got to go into a mental institution. There's something wrong with that, right? Or she needs to be on medication to calm that down and make her thinking the way we want it to be. See, all those pills that they give everyone are causing harm to your body because they're not natural. You are a natural being. Yes, you are. You are natural. Nature. Nature. You come from the earth. You are fashioned and molded by the soil, the water, and the sun, who nourishes that is with the great breath of life in you. Now is the time to take hold of you, your life. You dictate. Don't let them dictate who and what you do, who you are, what color you are. Because that's another thing I need to talk about, is how they made the colors and the races fight against each other with these things they created. Go search, type it in. White women were a favorite of the Europeans in Africa. They were sold as sex slaves. But first, let me tell you how they took hold of the America, the great land of the free and the brave. I have pictures and paintings of their makings that they did because they put everything right in front of your face. And if you don't say anything about it, that's how they get away with it. They will speak to you and tell you exactly what they're going to do. Even though it's going to cause you a harm of a great harm, no one ever stands up to say, no, that's wrong. However, in recent years, it's been my knowledge that many have been upstanding, beautiful peoples who stand up to the many people who think they are with the E light. You're not with the E light. Not anymore. You have no light. That's why you want to be in the position you're in, to have the stealing of the light. We will have no more of the vampires and no more of the warlocks, of the blood-sucking things taking hold of our children or our women. Be it black, white, red, or brown. Now go take a look of the multicolors are with the eggs. The native spirit people of the land here in America were greatly taken advantage of by fraud of the writing is with the treaties. I'm happy that they made those errors, but at the same time, making justice blind. Well, I'll tell you what, Libra is not blind. Justice is not blind, because the great mother, father, sees everything. I am with the channeling messages from the great mother and father, and they have told me that I am with the telling you these things. I am with the teaching you how to gain back your life and of the control of your life. We won't say con in the trolling. We're going to say take hold of the living is with your life. Of the love. For you were created with love. God is love. For that cause, I'm with the taking down of those leaderships, is with the thinking. They are the ones who are gods and can do this to you. Each of the stories of the telling on the different nations are one and the same. They are the same story told differently to cause the chaos. So that you can't find your way out of the maze, out of the labyrinth. The Great Mother wants me to tell you, each one, that she is with the stop and the correct of her mistake, and her error is with the making of you, is with the duality of the good and the bad. For you are both good and bad, but is your choosing, your free will choice of what side you're going to be on. And just like the movie with Darth Vader saving his son, and in his death being of his light, no matter what you've done, you can still make of a correction and still gain your light. For both the good and the bad are with that light. But unfortunately for those who are with the light, the ones that don't have theirs, it's because they've been so corrupted and so harmed that they think it's normal to act like that and to be that way. Only if they are with the true love for their self will they find that light. And the only way that they can do that is for their penitence and their payback is with their life mission now. For if they want of the gain is with that light in them back, without them stealing it from others, for their longevity and for their eternal life, then they will make of that job, that holy work, with themselves and their own spirit and body and mind, so that they too can be with the Great Mother Father. I have another minute left. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back. I surely will. For this is of my purpose now, by the guide of my Mother, Father, Creator in heaven, who is with me, is with my giving of the love and of the light for each one, for the good and the bad. But for those, this is a warning, who have caused harm to the children and the blood and the waters of each one. That is a grave blasphemy. That is not without justice. I hope you enjoyed my program. For the great divine nation that each one is, the Mother Father wants you to know we love you very, very much. So stop what you're doing and correct yourself.